towing the line for the World Championship 4x1 men's final in mid-September in Tokyo, Japan.
The American struggles in the men's 4x1 at the Olympics have been well documented. Hasn't carried over recently to events like this World Athletics Relays. The U.S., the defending champions, they got the baton around well yesterday, and we'll see if they can do it again with the same foursome. Kenny Bednarek, who ran the fastest split of any athlete in the 4x1 yesterday, sub 9 seconds. He'll run the second leg for the United States again.
The United States will be challenged severely here.
It's the United States in lane number 5, and they'll bring him back.
So we have a recall gun, which always sends coaches into panic, because if you are the leadoff leg and you false start, you have not just disqualified yourself, you've disqualified your country out of the entire race. Let's see if we get a movement. I don't see any movement. Hopefully this is just a timing error of some sort. Maybe something didn't register, or maybe something is not set. I didn't see anything visually that indicates that any of these teams are out.
Oh, look at South Africa. The early reaction time.
Well, Lassa, did you just disqualify your entire country in a race that you could probably have won out of this final?
These are those automated sensors. Anything below 0.1 is a disqualification. Must have been an error, because to look at that replay, we would have seen if he went almost 2/10 before the gun.
Yeah,
it didn't look like anyone moved, obviously, there.
I was about to say, the math doesn't make any sense. How did he react minus 1.9? But anyway, green card, everybody gets back into the blocks, everybody breathes a sigh of relief. And you're going to believe that South Africa is capable of winning this race. They can from the outside. That's a great lane draw for them to gain as Bednarek waits on the baton for the United States at 5.
It's the final of the men's 4x100 meters at World Athletics Relays. Team USA looking to defend its gold medal in lane 5. The Olympic champions from Canada in lane 4. Courtney Lindsay leads off for the United States. The 26-year-old was part of the U.S. 4x1 team in Paris.
Very even so far. Here's the first handoff. Kenny Bednarek has the baton for the United States, and he is making up ground on Great Britain and Japan. The United States in a good position right here.
U.S. well positioned, so too is South Africa coming to the final handoff. Kyrie King has it now. He'll give it to Brandon Hicklin. South Africa's anchors Akani Simbine. Hicklin has the slight lead. Simbine is chasing. Canada's in third. The United States holding off. Simbine coming late. And Akani Simbine runs down Brandon Hicklin and wins gold for South Africa.
We knew a challenge was going to be coming for the United States because of how good South Africa has looked. And South Africa just had a better anchor leg. Simbine, who is a 9-7 performer at his best, was able to deal quite easily with Brandon Hicklin for the United States. And South Africa in 37-61 celebrate a world relay title here in China.
The silver medal for the United States. The Olympic champions from Canada take bronze at 38-11.
Disappointing result for the Canadians, given how they ran yesterday. They ran a little faster today, and they will still be a threat at Worlds in Japan when they're a little sharper, but they had no answer for South Africa or the United States today. And the Americans, with a little bit of disappointment, it looks like, on their faces at this silver medal result. So that was Glav leading off for the Brits. So the Canadians, I said they wouldn't blink. That's a lot of blinking going on there for that first leg. And you can tell that their first leg, the former USC Trojan Aaron Brown knew that they had had a problematic pass between him and Jerome Blake on second. The Japanese were passing very, very well, as were the South Africans. The United States actually handed off just ahead of the South Africans, and Hicklin had the stick in his hand. American anchor Simbine, but Simbine